When people think about healthy living, attention often goes to what they do, what they eat, how much they exercise, how well they sleep. But health is influenced not only by what we do, timing also matters. The human body operates according to biological rhythms that help coordinate many processes across each 24-hour day. One of the most important is the circadian rhythm. In this discussion, attention will be given to what circadian rhythm is, how light and daily routines influence it, and why supporting the body's internal clock can contribute to long-term health. Let us begin with a simple observation. The body does not function exactly the same way at every hour of the day. Sleep and wakefulness change, hormone patterns change, body temperature changes, alertness changes. Digestion and metabolism also follow daily patterns. These processes are coordinated partly through an internal timing system. Circadian rhythms are biological cycles that occur over approximately 24 hours. A central clock within the brain helps coordinate these rhythms, while clocks also exist in tissues and organs throughout the body. This creates an organized system of biological timing. Now consider one of its strongest signals: light. Light entering the eyes provides information about the external environment. Morning light helps signal that daytime has begun. As evening approaches and light exposure decreases, the body's physiology gradually shifts towards conditions that support sleep. Melatonin is one part of this process. Its levels typically rise in the evening under appropriate conditions, helping signal biological night fog with this. This is where modern life becomes interesting. Artificial lighting allows us to extend daytime activities well into the night. Phones, televisions, computers, and indoor lighting can expose us to light at times when the natural environment would normally be dark. This does not mean that every screen or light source is inherently harmful. The more useful point is that the body's timing system responds to environmental signals. Light is one of those signals. Food timing is another. Physical activity can provide timing information. Regular sleep and work schedules also contribute. What begins to emerge is an important principle. The body responds not only to individual behaviors, but also to when those behaviors occur. It is worth pausing here. Consider sleep. Someone may spend enough hours in bed, yet constantly change when they sleep. Late nights during the week, very different schedules at weekends, irregular work times. The total number of hours still matters, but timing and regularity are another layer to the picture. This helps explain why circadian health is not simply another word for sleep. Sleep is one behavior influenced by the circadian system. The circadian system itself helps organize physiology across the entire day. Now consider metabolism. The body's handling of food and energy also changes across the 24-hour cycle. This does not mean there is one perfect eating time for everyone. Lifestyle, work schedules, culture, and individual circumstances vary. What matters is recognizing that biological timing exists. From that perspective, consistency becomes valuable. Regular wake times, appropriate exposure to daylight, predictable meal patterns, where practical, physical activity, an environment that becomes progressively calmer and darker towards bedtime. None of these requires perfection. They simply provide clearer signals about when the body should be active and when it should prepare for recovery. This is especially relevant in a world where those signals can easily become blurred. Late meals, overnight work, travel across time zones, artificial light, and irregular schedules can all challenge biological timing. The body can adapt remarkably well, but repeated disruption may make regulation more difficult. This changes how lifestyle medicine can be understood. Health is not only about collecting healthy behaviors, it is also about organizing those behaviors into patterns the body can recognize. That is where rhythm becomes a health system. Movement matters, nutrition matters, sleep matters, recovery matters, but consistency helps connect them. The goal is not to live according to a rigid clock. Real life rarely allows that. The goal is to understand that the body appreciates reliable signals. This brings us back to the central idea. Your body has an internal timing system. Circadian rhythms help coordinate sleep, alertness, hormones, metabolism, and many other physiological processes across the day. Supporting that system does not require a perfect routine. It begins with recognizing that when we sleep, eat, move, experience light, and recover can matter alongside what we do. Healthy living is not only about better choices, sometimes it is also about better rhythm.